All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the PulseWave report, our pre-market PulseWave report trading for starting Sunday night, for trading Sunday night into Monday morning, July 10th and July the 11th. All right, so as you guys know, last week, man, I was caught up, man. I was in the lab, so I didn't get a chance to do any videos because I was working on some intense algorithms, but we're here now. So let's run through these quickly so that we can move on. Tomorrow morning, Lord willing, I want to start early, nice and early in the morning. I want to get a pre-market post-wave report done and get ready for some fireworks. All right, so first things first, let me share my screen with you so you can see what I'm looking at. We're going to run through these quickly because my wife is calling me for dinner. All right, so first things first, here is Bitcoin futures. As you can see here, the market ended the week with a primary rally alert on the weekly chart. So we're expecting the market within this longer consolidation bar. We expect the market to try to trade up and test the upper bands of the resistance in this particular market and get ready to possibly now fill this gap, because the market has not been able to fill the gap. It just came straight on down. So 3 weeks in a row now, almost, well, this is the fourth week in this bar. So 4 weeks, which equals a month. For 1 month, the market has ignored the gap down. It has not done anything about it. So I think this is the week that the market starts to retrace and do something about it. So to start things off, as you can see here, the market is ready to do that. So we'll see what happens. I expect the market to start its week off with a rally alert in Bitcoin. So we'll see what's up with that. And this is for the futures, which, as I've shown you before, does actually lead the markets, believe it or not. So whatever goes on there is going to go on in the cash market. All right, so here is Litecoin. Litecoin, as you can see here, has been extremely consolidated over this past month. A lot of whipsawing and flip-flopping. So the market's going to try to start its week off also with the rally alert on the weekly chart. It's so much overhead resistance. It's not even funny. But we do have the gap that the market has still been ignoring. It took a month, and the market still has not tried to do anything. So maybe this is the week that the market will try to come in and fill some of these gaps. NASDAQ 100 is the QQQ. We start the week off. I'm expecting a rally alert to start the week off here on this weekly chart. You can see the market's been consolidated for 1 month. Price action has gone absolutely nowhere for 1 whole month. Looking at silver, this ticker SLV. We're looking at continuation pattern to the downside. We're expecting for increased selling pressure to start the week off in silver. In the S&P 500, this is the ticker SPY. We've been consolidated for a whole month in the stock market. I don't see how this week will be any different. There is a possibility of upward momentum, but I'm expecting sideways to slightly higher prices in the stock market. Looking at bonds, the inverse ETF TBT, you can see this one is still bearish. I'm expecting sideways, still lower prices here as well. Taking a look at bonds, TLT is the ticker here, and the market is trying to build an upward channel. So we'll see what happens. I think the bottom of the Kumo cloud at $145 a share is the initial target on any retracement. Looking at the inverse ETF for UDN, the US dollar, you see the gap down. It did new 52-week lows. This one's looking like they want to pump the dollar a lot more. So UDN is off the table. Looking at Nat Gas, the ticker is UNG. We got a primary rally alert to start the week off. So this one should be interesting as well. We just talked about the dollar. This is the ticker UUP. We had a gap up here. So I expect the market to back and fill at some point before continuing higher. But UUP is back in play. Here's ADA Cardano. This one's looking to start the week off with a possible rally as well. Taking a look at Ethereum on the futures. Rally alert to start the week off here as well. I'm really hoping that the cryptos will, fill these gaps so we can get a better overall picture of what's going on here. All right, looking at your theta. Theta right now is also looking to put in some rally leg work, but not too far away from the bottom of the Kumo cloud resistance. So we'll see if what happens on the momentum side, but we're expecting upward thrust to start the week off. Same thing here on your XRP Ripple. We're looking to see if the markets can break away from the consolidation for a day or two and get a rally going. The euro yen, unfortunately, we're looking for more downside on this one. So sideways to lower prices to start the week off in the euro yen. Looking at crude oil futures, that's been whipsawing people to death as well. The longer term consolidation bar is this one right here of March the 4th. Okay, the week ending March the 4th of 2022. And you can see the price action has stayed within this range. It is not broken out. And it's been testing the higher end and the lower end of the range, respectively. But this is what we've been doing. So I'm expecting more downside. I think the market's ready to put in a new leg down or at least test and or take out these supports here. So could be breaking outside of the range. If that's the case, the top of the Kumo cloud at $75 a barrel for crude oil is now in play. Okay, looking at, let's see, GDXJ on the gold miners. I'm expecting more downside on this one. The market is taking out weekly supports. So it looks like more downside is definitely on the table for the gold miners. And looking at gold itself, GLD is the ticker. I'm expecting more downside on this one to start the week off as well. We still have not taken out these bearish pointers and supports from down here. So it looks like that's where the market is headed, which will put us below $160 on this one a share, maybe even testing 155. So just be prepared on that one. And then, of course, the Russell My Hustle, the ticker IWM. You can see the consolidation here. The market just doesn't know what it wants to do, under a lot of selling pressure. So we'll see if the market can try to get a rally. If not, I think we're going to roll. Last but not least, OIH, looking at crude oil. This one has this gap back here that it made the week ending June the 17th. The market did gap down and has not back and filled. And that was back, the market gapped down from $284.58 a share and opened at $280. So that's a $5 hole that needs to be plugged. And right now we're at 222. So a monster rally could come into play around the $200 mark. That seems to be where the current support is, right at the bottom of the Kumo cloud. So, and this is a bearish pointer too. So any rally could be short-lived because this is a bearish pointer. And at some point, bearish pointers must be reconciled. All right, so there you have it, folks. That's what the week has looked like. That's how the markets ended their week. A lot of consolidation, but also a lot of potential for some major market movement. And like I said, Lord willing, tomorrow I would like to do a pre-market PulseWave report for us to get into some things and get ready to go shopping and back up the truck. I'll show you what I have planned. I have some big plans to start the week off. So let's get it popping. You know what to do. Smash that like button. And remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And I am out. Peace.